a man of average attractiveness has to swipe right 200 times to get one coffee, and then 4 of those 5 coffees will ghost him. You can't tell women to lower their expectations, but this is the reality. When you ask a man if you could have a woman who had 80% of everything you wanted, 75% say, yeah, I'm on board. Mm-hmm. When you say to a woman, a man has 80% of what you want, 75% say that's not enough. But even look at the media. What does the media tell a woman to do? He's out. But he didn't open your door. He's not nice to his parent. Walk right out on that man. Like, it's literally every piece of media is, you don't need him. You're a strong, independent woman. Pull the ripcord. You're out. The basic kind of communication around this is, you are a strong, independent, powerful woman. That is wonderful. And quite frankly, you don't need the imperfect man. They're just not connecting. I read that on Tinder, a man of average attractiveness has to swipe right 200 times to get one coffee, and then 4 of those 5 coffees will ghost him. They will decide they don't want to meet him, or they won't show up. That means a guy of average attractiveness has to swipe right 1,000 times to get one coffee. Now, what does that tell that guy? Women don't value me. Women make me feel rejected. And then they go online and they see these misogynists telling them it's not your fault. And these men become much more prone to misogynistic content, much more prone to nationalistic content, blaming other people for the lack of economic opportunity. They start sequestering from society. I worry that we are literally evolving a new species of asexual, asocial male. And if a man by the age of 30 hasn't either lived with someone or married someone, there's a 1 in 3 chance he's going to have a substance abuse problem.
Overall, good video here, but that is the reality of a lot of men. And this is also the reality of why a lot of men are choosing to remain single. And it is due to media. And I'm not going to blame it all on women, but a lot of this stuff is based upon the behaviors of women and men not understanding women, and women being impressionable as well. Now, we can say when it comes to a lot of this content, which you guys can say that the content I put out falls under this umbrella, but I'm not for the bunless. I don't make content for bunless dudes. I don't make content for the He-Man woman haters. I've been saying that for years. Even though women may say that, I don't feel that way. I do feel like men need to approach women, or should approach women, but the online game is a dirty game. The behavior of women is fickle, guys. I say this all the time. And it is a numbers game. Everything he said is absolutely right. You got to do like me that's attractive, right? Whether I'm average or above average, that's subjective. But I feel like, and I've had other people tell me that I'm attractive, but it's not that easy. Everything he said is absolutely right. You can be on these dating apps swiping, and these women respond and converse, and then they just ghost, because that's how women are. Women are fickle. And some women just don't have any intention of doing anything or meeting up with anyone. They just get off on it. A lot of women get off on guys showing them attention. That's why a lot of women will never be lonely, unlike some men, which he titled this, or this question is this the reason for the lonely man crisis? Men are used to being lonely. Unlike a woman, all a woman has to do is put up a selfie or just put up a picture, and she got tons of dudes trying to talk to her. And then you ladies are going to be like, well, JR, that's not the same. Yes, it is. A man can't get that same attention. You can carry on conversations with a lot of these dudes throughout the day. Even get on the phone, tell him all your problems, and he'll sit there and listen. And he won't get anything out of it, but you got something out of it. You got some attention, and you got somebody to listen to your problems. And you can fool him and say, yeah, we're going to meet up, we're going to link, and all this stuff like that. Turn around and block him. Same thing, ladies going on foodie dates, taking pictures on a guy's dime just because she's lonely. She has the ability to do that. So a lot of guys altogether are just saying, screw this. They're putting their money into clapping 304s and sending a 304 on her way. And that's how this world is. Now, in terms of this substance abuse and guys having these political views and nationalistic views, and there are some extreme red pill guys, and there are some borderline psychos out there. Yes, I will say that. There are a lot of those dudes. There are a lot of incels out there. But the way this world is going, where women are making it so difficult a lot of times for men to talk to them. And don't get me wrong. You don't have to talk to anybody that you don't want to. You don't. If you don't like somebody, but you don't have to be rude about it a lot of times. A lot of you ladies are in fear of what a man may do to you, but yet still In a world, it's still men who keep other men in check. You're going to call police. You want a man to show up. You don't want a woman to show up. But women are starting to think, and they're starting to believe this stuff, that they don't need a man and that a man does have to be perfect. There's a video I was watching earlier about these women saying that a guy, all these women, every single last one of these women were saying that the guy has to be over 6 foot. Doesn't matter how tall she was. And that's crazy that they would say something like that. I'll probably link it here for you guys to watch it. But that's where it's going, where he has to be 6 feet, has to be 6 foot tall. Oh, this, he has to be this, he has to be that, he has to. This is crazy. It's not enough of those dudes around. And a lot of you ladies going to end up sharing dudes. Just the nature of it. That's just how the cookie crumbles. 80% of the women go after 20% of the guys, right? Isn't that how it goes? That's another fun stat for you guys to get up on. But fellas, if a woman doesn't like you, move on. You're going to have to go through those numbers. And I know this is just part of being a man. It's harder now than it was before with women, because everybody has so many options on social media. They feel like they have so much to choose from when it comes to social media. But that's how it is, man. That's how it is. But don't get a defeatist attitude. I'm telling you guys. Work on yourself. Work on being a good person. Talk to women. Doesn't mean you have to, the end goal has to be you sleeping with her. But we never give out free attention either. There's nothing wrong with being a human being and speaking to someone. If she's having a bad day, so be it. A lot of women have character flaws or poor character overall, because they are taught that they're princesses and the world revolves around them, right? They're the center of everything. And that's not true. And this goes well into their 60s and 70s. Talk about this all the time. So women are one of those things that it's an accessory to life. It's the dessert to life. It's that side dish, if they will, that you were supposed to enjoy. But she's not going to be running things in your life. You guys should not be losing sleep. You guys should not be stressed out. You guys should not be pulling your hair out. It's just like talking to anyone else. Hey, if you're interested, that's cool. If you're not interested, that's cool too. Let's keep it moving. So fellas, nothing wrong with being single. You're already single. Don't let anybody shame you into feeling like you have to wipe something up or that you're wrong for being single and not having kids. You can have a perfectly good time by yourself. So that's what I say. Put yourself first, guys. If a woman doesn't want to rock with you, that's cool. You don't continue to give her attention. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.